Peace, y'all. Dr. Terron Banner here at the OSU Urban Art Space in downtown Columbus. I am the manager of community learning and experience here at the Urban Art Space. And all that means is I work with everyone from the interns, students, faculty, staff, artists, and community members and community partners to think about programming, educational initiatives, and collaboration. Yeah, so the Artist Commune is just that. It's a time where artists and community members are able to come gather and have community, art commune. It's every month, either at the Urban Art Space or at a different location. It doesn't have to be inside the gallery. And it covers a wide range of themes, topics, and mediums. For example, we've had things like live figure drawing. We've had workshops over AI art. We've had workshops over public art with the city representatives to talk about public art inside of Columbus, or outside of Columbus, and a range of different things. Okay, so the story about how the Artist Commune got started. When I first came to Urban Art Space around three plus years ago, I noticed that between strike and install, or in between a show going up and a show coming down, we would have an empty gallery space. There would be nothing but ample opportunity and time to do things, but we didn't have any programming. So I thought, why not have the community come into the gallery and activate the space? Or why don't we go out into the community when we have this opportunity? That was the idea that birthed it. And from there, we started to ideate and thinking about what activities, events the community may want to be a part of, actually getting their input, whether it be artists, community members, etc., and then activating the space responsibly. So it was always about community, it was always about collaboration, it was always about activating the space and rethinking what a gallery is for, right? Of course, you have exhibitions and artwork on the walls, but we can do more than that. So we've had different themes throughout the artist communes. They are always responsive to either what's going on at the time, what's a conversation piece, what's an important issue, or perhaps even what's going on in the gallery. So in the past, we've had artist communes such as live figure drawing. We've had a few different versions of a pop-up exhibition. We've had workshops with AI art. We've had poetry balls. We've had artist communes that's focused on instruments and musical elements. We've had artist communes where we talked about public art. And we've had the city and other public entities in this space discussing the plans for public art in Columbus. We've had artist communes where we've had panels and workshops. So it's never, it's always flexible and adaptive. We don't like to plan too far ahead because we want to keep our ear to the streets and be responsive to the needs, wants, and demands of artists in the community. And it's all about experimentation. So there's so many that I can't really name a favorite per se, but I do think there are some pretty successful ones. The most successful ones are always grassroots driven. I think maybe that's my favorite part of the artist community, right? It's always about listening and responding to the needs, wants, and demands of the community, of artists, of the university. It's never thought of so far in advance that it's stagnant or that it's fixed. It's not flexible and dynamic. So I don't have one in particular, but I think that concept or that philosophy is my favorite part of the artist community. So I think if I think about the evolution of the artist community and how it's grown so far, right? It started off really informally, underground, word of mouth, which I kind of like. It's become a little bit more formalized so we can ensure that it has the resources, the structure and time it needs. And audiences in the community know when to expect it. I think another evolution of that will be to push the limits of what an artist commune can be. So for example, what would an artist commune full-time exhibition look like, right? What would an artist commune month-long series look like? What would an artist commune programming suite look like where it's more than just a 1 day or 2 day event, but it's actually filling the entire space or spaces for a set amount of time. So I think we can push the limits of what this can be. I think there's a demand for it. I think there's buy-in. We have a great crowd that comes. This continues to grow. So there is a need. I think we can push the limits of what that can look like, what it can be, and how we can experience it on multiple levels. Yeah, so if you have not been to one, you're missing out. I would encourage you to come out and check it out. See what it's about, get a vibe, get a feel for it. The few things I can guarantee, you'll be in community. You'll be pushed in terms of your artistic understanding or conversations or exploration, and you'll be welcomed in an open and welcoming environment. There's, again, every month, normally the last Friday of the month, that can change, but that's around the time it happens. And I just encourage you to come out and kick it with us.